Hello artists, here is Miss Dolores. I don't know if you noticed, but this video started with a white screen. That means it's for everyone. Today, we are not going to make art. I am going to tell you a story. It's a story I like to tell to grown-ups and young artists because it explains what an artist does and what it takes to be one. So, here I go. Once upon a time, there was a king. He lived in a beautiful palace with a beautiful garden. His favorite thing to do was to watch the birds. There was one bird in particular that he adored. It was a blue jay. Oh, he loved that bird. But at night, because it was dark, he couldn't see the blue jay. And he thought, wouldn't it be nice to have a drawing right here of the blue jay so I can remember it? A friend of his told him there is an artist who lives far, far, far away that is famous for the drawings she makes of animals. So they asked the artist to come to the kingdom from far, far, far away. The artist arrived and the king asked her, will you make a drawing of that blue jay? They were in the garden. That blue jay right there? And the artist looked very carefully and she said, yes, I think I could, but I will need some time and I will also need a space like a studio to be able to work. So the king told her, there is a house, it's a little bit old, run down at the end of the garden. Will that work for you? And the artist said, yeah, sure. So the artist moved to the studio. From then on, every day, the king saw the artist in the garden. Sometimes the artist was drawing. Sometimes she was taking notes. Sometimes it seems like she wasn't doing anything at all, just staring. Sometimes with her eyes closed. Every time the king asked the artist, is my drawing ready? The artist said, no, I need more time. A month passed by, 2 months, 3 months, and every time the king asked the artist, is my drawing ready? No, 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 no. I need more time. 4 months, 5, 6, 7, 8. The king was getting annoyed. He was very impatient. He was mad. So he went marching to the garden where the artist was. And he asked the artist, is my drawing ready? And the artist got quiet for a while. I think I'm ready, she said. She took a piece of paper from her bag, a little bottle of black ink, and a brush. She looked at the blue jay. It was right there. Then she closed her eyes. She took a deep breath. She opened her eyes and she started drawing. She took a really close look at her work. And then she said, your drawing is ready. And she gave the paper to the king. The king took it and looked at it. It was the most beautiful thing the king had ever seen. It was his blue jay right there. He looked alive. The artist had captured the nature of the blue jay so well, the spirit of the blue jay. The king's eyes filled with tears. He was so moved. And then he remembered. He looked at the artist and complained, "Why? Why? Why? I could have had this drawing so long ago. It took you 2 minutes. No, 1 minute, actually. Why did you make me wait so long when I could have had this 8 months ago?" And the artist said, "No, you couldn't. You know what? Let me show you something. Follow me to the art studio, the old house at the end of the garden." So they went. And then when they arrived, the artist opened the door and the king went in. You wouldn't believe it. It was packed with drawings of the blue jay everywhere. On the walls, on the floor, on the table, even on the ceiling. There were piles of sketchbooks. There were notes, words. You know, a wing here, the face of the blue jay there, the blue jay flying away, the blue jay coming back, the blue jay taking a bath, the blue jay with other birds. And let me tell you, the drawings were not that good. But then you could see that some of them were getting better. The king looked again at everything. He smiled and he said, "I see now. I think I understand." And the artist said, "It took me 8 months of hard work to be able to do your drawing." And that's it. That's the story. It takes practice. Remember, I am an artist.